Hello everyone, this is Karst, and welcome back to Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. So, we are actually on the cusp of going off to rescue Sir Hans from Maleshov Fortress, and I've been tasked to talk to Rosa. But, as much as I'd like to do that, I do see a quest tipster has popped up in Billany, and of course, Henry hasn't been able to catch any sleep because he keeps getting kicked out of the beds I try to put him in. So I'm thinking I'm going to make a slight detour before continuing on with the story, in which case I'm just going to get on a horse, ride off to Billany, hopefully get a night's sleep in an inn, or maybe at least a power nap, and then we'll see what we'll do from there. So Billany, get me over there. I hope there's an inn. I don't remember. I can't recall what's actually in that place. I feel like I've been in Kuttenberg for so long that all of the side quests I did out here, like, all the side quests I did out here, and, all the people I met and everything, like, I've absolutely forgotten. There has to be an ambush, right? I've absolutely forgotten, who these people out here are and what I did for them, you know? Why is this one a random event? Just a dead horse? Okay, I mean, if there's no ambush, I'm just gonna butcher it, I guess. Just for the survival experience. Although, I actually might have 30 survival at this point, I'm not sure. None of this is even worth my time, so... Okay, well that's a very random event. Okay, we'll just continue on our ride then. We're almost there to Billany. Yeah, we didn't even get stopped by anyone. I thought there was going to be like a bandit or something. But okay. Alright. Who exactly wants to give me a rumor? I assume it's going to be an innkeeper, right? Well, apparently it's the baker.
You're always welcome here, good sir.
Am I? Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Baker Lepec.
What would you like, friend?
I'm looking for work.
Do you need help with anything? I'm looking for work.
I don't. But if you're not afraid of hard labour, try asking at the mill.
Please don't make me
Miller
carry sacks
always
again.
needs help. Anyway, old Marchal's got other things to grind besides flour at the moment.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
Rumour has it some strumpet's shacked up with him, and we haven't seen hide nor hair of him since.
It's possible he's just been murdered.
Keeping his nose to a different grindstone, then?
You could say that.
Or
As I
captured,
say,
kidnapped,
if you
right?
want to see an old man act the fool,
Lots of stuff.
give him a young woman.
How do I get to the mill?
Head southwest till you reach the river. Then follow it upstream. It's
Got
a
it.
huge mill in the middle of nowhere. You can't miss it.
Thanks.
Appreciate it. Thank you. Can I at least wash off? Also, again, is there an inn around here? There seems to be an inn. Maybe they're going to be willing to let me power nap? Over in this direction. I might as well try to wash off too, right? Is there no laundry area around here? I guess if I followed the stream, it would take me to a laundry place.
Hey, where's that beer?
Oh, isn't this where, yes, this is where the, Ranyek, swam to his death in the poop. Yes, I remember this. Okay. Now, would you please let me just sleep in, like, a haystack or something for the night? Where's the innkeeper? Housemaid, ale housemaid.
If this doesn't start
Might be
to
in
get
there.
interesting, I'm going to go somewhere else.
Hello, I would like a room. Oh no, what the heck? Okay, thievery 26, that's fine. I'm allowed in here, right?
Again?
I am allowed in here, at least there's that. But no one wants to talk to me. Why was this door even locked? I don't know. Oh, there's the innkeep.
My humble respects.
You don't even have a name.
What's going on around here?
Nothing much, really. If you're looking for a job...
Okay, I'm not even allowed to ask for bed. Alright then, I guess the adventure continues with no sleep. Where exactly am I going right now for this quest, by the way? Out... Oh, that mill. We've been there before. Okay, so we're just arriving at the mill now. Uh-oh. That doesn't sound good. Someone's asking for help.
Whoa!
Okay, well, I'm gonna run right in. What's happening? Another bandit assault?
Terrible misunderstand. Open the door, please.
What are you doing in there?
Thank God. You've got to help me.
What happened? He wants to kill you. Why?
Please!
What are
Okay.
you doing?
Talk to me.
Oh my god, thank you. That lunatic said he was fetching an axe. You have to help me.
I need some context. What's going on here?
Wait, slow down. Who are you?
Can't you see?
No.
I'm from the mill. I'm the miller's wife. The
Okay.
miller, that old beast. He's always been nasty to me, but now he started beating me too.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
So I said I was leaving him. I told him anywhere would be better than here.
And he locked you up?
He said the only place I'd be going would be 6 feet under.
Okay. I do need to hear his side of the story too, though. That is terrible.
Damn, that's terrible.
But
Please,
anyone could just be
talk
lying
to
to me
him.
as well,
He'll
so...
listen to a proper man. I'm too scared of him.
Okay, where is he?
All right, I will. Where can I find him?
Like,
There's
for
a
all I
shed
know, this is a
behind the
bandit
mill with
ambush,
wood in
right?
it. He must have gone there to get the axe.
Stay here. I'll go and look for him.
Thank you. And be careful.
Is it really wise to tell her to stay here? Because if he and I miss each other, wouldn't it be entirely possible that he'll just come back here and get her anyway? Right? Yeah, wouldn't it be better for her to get out of the way? Right? Just to go and hide? Okay, well, he's not here.
There's no one here. I hope
Well-
I didn't miss him. I have to get back.
That's precisely what I said. What if you miss each other?
Hey, what are you doing?
Okay,
here?
so it is someone
I
lying to
reckon
me.
you're just who we're looking for. What are you doing here?
I'm just passing by. Well, I've come for the locked up
I've
girl.
come for the girl who's been locked up here. But now I see she's scarpered.
What do you know about this?
Well, she probably told me a tall tale.
She said the miller
As I
here
thought
was
might have been
beating her
possible,
and wanted
yes.
to kill her.
You what?
She was beside herself with fear. If I hadn't helped her, she'd have lost her mind by now.
You idiot. That bitch was stealing from me. I locked her in there while I fetched the guard. Not so I could kill her.
Well, that was easier than I expected. The
What?
wicked girl got away, and the young man here helped her to escape. So, either you pay for what she stole, or I'll personally clap you in the stocks.
Well, time for persuasion. You want to quarrel with a nobleman?
How dare you? I'm the son of the royal hetman, you scum.
Well,
Show me
that's
the
true.
respect
You're
I'm
not
owed.
officially recognized, yeah.
I don't know you.
May I remind you, when you deal with me, you might as well be dealing with the king himself. I'm the son of Lord Radzig Cobbler, and if you don't accord me the treatment I deserve, I'll show you exactly why it doesn't pay to fuck with me.
If that's the case, we're sorry, sir. I'd have never
I feel kind of
expected
bad about that,
nobility
but,
to
you know,
dump
it is
like
what it
this.
is.
I mean...
Let me
we
go and
wouldn't
try
have
and catch
expected
her,
you
okay?
here. Sir,
But he let her go. I mean, she stole everything I had.
Well, she obviously
shut
had to
your
hide
mouth,
it
you
somewhere.
fool. I'll make sure the thief is caught, sir. And once again, please accept our deepest apologies. I'll go to the village right away to see if anyone's seen her.
But what about...
You stay here in case she comes back.
Curva?
I bid you farewell, sir.
Yes, goodbye.
Fucking bitch.
You completed most of
A
the
man
game's
treats her
content.
like his own,
Oof.
and she repays him like this.
Can I talk to
women
you?
Are the same.
Wait, I can't actually talk to you? That was it? What? I feel like I messed up somehow. What? No way. Okay, well that was an incredibly short misadventure? Question mark? I wonder if there was a different way I could have done that. We've made our way back to the Root Hards, and now we're going to go and annoy Rosa. That was a very odd quest that we just embarked on.
My respects.
There she is, right there. I actually dropped by the inn, had a night's sleep, as well as dropped by the Kingfisher to get washed up, so I should be super duper presentable at the moment. Hello, Rosa. A secret passage to Maleshov, please.
Your father sent me.
So I can tell you how to get to our fortress.
That would be
A
correct.
task for the lowest lackey, wouldn't you say? Well, you don't need to answer that. You took your time about it. Didn't you say, perchance, that you were in a hurry?
Look,
Well,
I couldn't go to
yes,
sleep, alright?
but how did you know that?
What are you staring at? Do you think I was born yesterday? I was listening to you from the top of the stairs. So, this passage, it leads to the cellars, but the outside entrance is hidden underground in a forest, not far from the castle.
Where even
You
is
can
the
find
castle?
the exact
I don't even know
place
that.
if you know where and how to look.
Is it in a cave hidden behind a waterfall?
Well, no. But it would be nice.
It would be discovered
Listen,
way too
nearby
quickly if that
Maleshov
was
is a
true.
stud farm managed by Hashtal, an old friend of Papa's. We had a wayside shrine set up at the crossroads before the stud farm.
Okay, sure, and then what? A wayside shrine.
A wayside shrine? How do you mean?
Are you a Christian at all? Never mind. It's a big
I know
white
what you
column.
meant, okay? I
You
just wanted the
can't miss it.
dialogue, I'm
From
sorry.
the shrine, you should be able to see a group of boulders. Beyond them are the remains of an old chapel. You have to find it, and then there's a kind of... how can I describe it? A window. A gap you can look through.
If it's still standing.
I hope so too. Anyway, it should direct you towards some ruins. Go there.
Got it.
And now pay attention. Somewhere in those ruins is a stone cross. You have to find it and look where its top points to. If you go the way the cross is pointing, you'll find another one, and again follow the direction it's pointing in. That should lead you to a small clearing, marked by a cross in the rocks.
Okay.
You dig there, and you should get to the passageway.
How did you discover this? A clever solution.
That's a really cunning solution. No random fool would ever find it.
That was exactly my intention when I
Oh,
thought
you made
out.
it. Oh, okay.
Thanks, Henry. I think you're no fool, so you shouldn't have any trouble.
Well, thank you.
And that's not all. Getting into the castle is the easy part. Don't forget, you have to get out, too.
I'm sure I
right.
can fight my way out as necessary.
Horses will be needed. For me and for Capon.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Fortunately, I know how to arrange that. Stop off at the stud farm I told you about, and ask Hashtal for horses.
Okay, will do. There must be a catch to it.
Where's the catch?
No catch. On the contrary, please tell Hashtal that Papa is still paying for masses for his dead father, as agreed years ago. And even if he's not too keen, tell him we'll pay him for the horses.
You got it well figured out. Thanks. Don't know how I'd manage without you.
You've done plenty to help, and now it's our turn. Papa said something like that, didn't he?
Well,
You know,
kind of.
You might not be aware of it, but you saved us from a mountain of trouble.
Oh, I am more than
Papa
aware
would
of it,
never
don't you
admit
worry.
it. But alone, we wouldn't be able to resist the Mint Master for long. You've earned the right to the gratitude and friendship of our house for all time.
I like the polite little bow that she just did. I was happy to help your family. I know she is a potential romance option, but Teresa.
I'm glad I could help you and your father.
The pleasure is ours. But tell me, would you do it if you didn't need our help in return?
Absolutely, I'm the protagonist.
Well, I don't know if we'd ever have met under different circumstances. But one way or another, I'd have helped. You have my word on it.
I hope your word carries some weight. At any rate, I also require some help. In a particular matter. But you
Okay.
mustn't breathe a word of it to anyone. Understand?
Sure, why not? What do you need? Okay.
I'm listening.
I wanted to ask you, since you're going to be at Maleshov, if you could bring me something from there.
Okay, I
What
can do
might
that.
be?
A book. It has great value to me, and I was starting to worry it would stay there forever. But if you're going there now,
It's probably going to be overrun. What kind of book is that?
And what book is this that's so important?
it's hard to explain to someone uninitiated in the mysteries of writing.
I have
What do you
29
mean,
scholarship.
initiated? I happen to know how to read.
Really? Mea culpa. You are full of surprises. So if you do find the book, you'll be able to read it.
Sure enough.
Well, yeah. That's the way it goes with books.
In that case, I'm not going to make it easy for you. If you'd like to know why it's so important to me, you'll have to find it first.
Alright, is this your diary or something? Sure, I'll bring the book, fear not.
Fear not, my lady. I'll gladly tear the entire fortress apart to find that book for you.
Restraint, valiant knight. I value your determination, but this way would give yourself away immediately.
I literally turned
I'd
Trotsky
remain
over in
without
the
my
hunt
book,
for that
find it nice
for
and
that alchemy
quietly,
book from
then come back.
for the
Your
Miller.
wish is my
So
command.
It shouldn't
I'll
be
definitely
hard.
do the same at
The book
Maleshov.
is
Don't you
bound
worry.
in scarlet leather and inlaid with gold. You won't find many like such there. And take this, so you don't get lost in the fortress.
Is there a
Thank you.
map?
It is quite possible you
Oh,
won't get back to
okay.
Maleshov again. So don't forget about me. And Henry, be careful.
Thank you. Was that a warning that you only get one chance, you can't go back? Oops. Sorry, let me put away my weapon so I don't get in trouble. About the secret passageway.
Oh, and about that secret passage to Maleshov.
How did you find that secret passageway?
How did you find that secret passageway back then?
I'm glad you ask, because it's a really interesting story.
I have time,
It all
tell me.
started when I was 12. One morning, I found a bat nailed to the Maleshov gate. Peculiar, eh?
Very, yes. Apparently it's not that unusual. Well, I don't know how Henry would know that, but I sure as heck don't.
Not really. Bats are creatures of the night. They flit around while good Christians are asleep, often carrying out the will of witches.
Okay, so you're
or
giving the
even devil
religious
himself.
answer, not the
But a bat
logical
nailed
answer.
up
Got it.
actually repels all evil.
Oh, is that what it means?
Protects the house against sickness.
Well, now, I have to admire your knowledge. That's exactly what the chambermaid told me too. The thing that I was most interested in was where they got that bat. You know, I was awfully inquisitive back then. Embroidery wasn't exactly my passion, and Papa forbade me from riding out into the woods, so at least I explored the fortress from top to bottom.
I had a similar childhood. Well, sorta.
Aye.
Although I was
All
no
about
noble,
that.
so...
Not that I ever embroidered.
Yeah.
But Pa never let me stray too far from home.
He didn't even want me training with the sword.
Parents have no understanding for the adventurous soul, do they? But back to the bats.
Yes.
I found out from the guards that they caught the poor creatures somewhere in the cellars. So I went to have a look there and found a whole swarm of them. I followed them for a while, and I noticed that in one corner they simply disappeared into a wall. Strange, isn't it? I was full of curiosity.
His face.
And I talked Papa into having the wall demolished. I remember there was even a priest there at the time, and he wasn't at all happy about it. He was afraid we'd dig into hell. But as you probably guessed, there was nothing behind the wall but a passageway leading off into darkness.
Unexpected unraveling.
My word. You're right. That is a really good story. And I didn't expect that ending at all. You're really sharp. And hard-headed when you latch onto something.
I wasn't telling him to flirt at her.
That's something I admire.
Hard-headed? Aren't you a bit impertinent? I'd rather say determined.
That's a good way to phrase it. Why did you mark the passage so you can find it again? What?
Why did your people mark the passage from outside?
Papa came up with that. He said one never knows what might happen.
Correct.
So I thought up the idea with the crosses. Why do you ask anyway? Would you rather search all over the woods for it?
Absolutely not.
It's really smart. And very convenient for me. Thanks again.
Have you ever used the passage?
Have you ever used the passage?
No, it's never been needed. Thank God. But everything is ready there. There's a strong door and a ladder that we can pull up behind us. That ought to give us enough time to get to the end and dig our way out.
What do you mean, us? Why do you keep saying give us enough time and dig our way out? Are you coming along? You really shouldn't be. You should stay here, realistically. I'm riding off on my own, presumably, to rescue Capon, right? How am I supposed to find that passage? Or, like, I could even get, like, Zhishka or something to come along. How am I supposed to find that passage? What do you mean? You've already asked that before.
Sorry, I've got a bit lost in all this. How did you say I can find that passageway?
I've told you already, haven't I?
Yes, she has.
Have you really forgotten? Or do you just enjoy talking to me so much? At the crossroads near Hushtal's stud farm is a wayside shrine.
Yep, we know.
Nearby is a group of boulders by the road.
Yep.
Behind them, you'll find another chapel, an old one. When you look through the gap in it, you'll see ruins on the hill opposite.
Got
Go
it.
there and look for a stone cross. Go in the direction that the top of the cross is pointing until you find another cross.
And then follow
Again,
another arrow.
Carry on the
Yep.
way that the cross is pointing, and you should come to a small clearing where there's a cross in the stones or something like that. I can't recall exactly.
That's
Sure.
okay.
And there I start digging. Got it. Thanks.
And don't forget to take a torch. It'll be dark in the passageway. Obviously.
Yeah, I'll have Nighthawk, don't you worry. How am I supposed to find... I'm not going to ask her again. That'll just get her annoyed and be like, okay, maybe you are, you know, kind of, not the brightest, if I ask the same directions multiple times. Anything else you want to tell me before I go? No? Alrighty then. So in that case, I'm riding off to... off to a location I've never been to. Actually, just past the mill. Along the way to Hashtal. Okay. So literally just back to where I was, like, 10 minutes ago. And off we go then.
Go!
Well, we're back at the mill, where we apparently embarrassed ourselves quite significantly. Do you have any follow-up at this point, sir?
You're always welcome here, noble sir.
Well, that's good to know. I noticed all the other ladies weren't here when I last visited.
What are you doing
But
here?
sure. I'm sorry, just walking by, don't you worry. Okay, well, we'll just continue on our ride. In that case, we're going to go south. We're just going to follow along. Ah, yes, the Rapstein Mill Ruin. That's where we killed that errant alchemist at one point. Okay. When we were helping out the guild. The Alchemist Guild, or whatever they call themselves. I just realized I went down the wrong route. I need to go over to that path. So we'll just jump over the river here and then continue on.
Go! Go!
I'm going to assume that following this path will eventually get me over to Hashel anyway. And of course on my compass I do see the marker anyway, so it's not like we'll get lost super easily.
Quick!
I'm still keeping my eyes open for ambushes though. I don't know, there's some old KCD1
Quick!
knowledge embedded within me. So I'm still paranoid of ambushes and stuff. Who are you, just a random traveler? Sorry.
Go!
Yes, yes. I guess we're just gonna go right through the woods. There's definitely a path in here. Several paths in here, in fact. What am I getting myself into? Where does this lead? Well, that's gonna be... Yeah, that's gonna be the stud farm. So Maleshov is probably down here. I assume roads are gonna congregate down here. Also, I think I just went past a bandit camp of some sort because I see smoke in the trees. I'm kind of tempted to kill any bandits I might find. So let's just follow this straight ahead until we reach the crossroads. If there are no bandits here, I'd be very surprised. Oh. Oh, so this is probably what I saw. It's a campsite, sure, but there's no one here. Alrighty then. It's a pretty place too. Nice pond and everything. Alright. Alrighty then. In that case, let's just head right over. We shall nag whatever this guy's name is, Halshin, and ask him for a horse. I'm sure I could just use pebbles anyway, right? Unless I'm going to be forced to use some generic horses on this occasion, which is possible. Alright. I have arrived. Salutations. I would like to speak with whatever his name is. You.
May God give you health, sir.
Yes, and you too. What's new around here?
What's new here at Maleshov?
Nothing much. If you're looking for a job, try your luck elsewhere.
Got it. The Rutard sent me.
The Rutard sent me.
What's that to do with me? Those days when Rutard was the Lord of Maleshov are over. I don't want to have anything more to do with him, so you can be on your way.
He sends you his regards. And he asked me to remind you that he's still paying for masses for your family, as the two of you agreed.
Sakura. Nobody knows about that but him.
That's why he
Okay,
told me.
so now you know that I'm
So
here
you'd be sure I really
on
did
his
come
word.
from them,
Yeah.
and this isn't a trick.
Well, that changes things.
Does it?
Sorry for being a bit hostile-like.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
Time
So
is
you are
tough.
loyal to them, that's good.
A man can't be sure of anything. Good to hear that Sir Kunzlin still has a few friends left. Give him my greetings, and thank him for still honoring our agreement.
Sure. I'll pass that on to him.
So, tell me, what did the Rothard send you for?
Well, how much knowledge do I want to tell him? I think the less he knows, the better. Because if they figure out that he's loyal to Roothard, and then they torture him, he's gonna give me up.
I'm planning a certain enterprise. Something that the new lord
Yeah,
of
let's
the
be
castle
a little
happy
cautious about it.
An enterprise, you say? I reckon it's best not to ask what that might be.
The less you know, the
That would be
better,
wise.
probably, yeah.
And I need you to get fresh, fast horses ready for me.
That's quite a lot you're asking of me. A fresh, fast horse don't come cheap. But fine, since you're from Sir Kunslin, I'll have it ready for you.
Okay, so I am
Somewhere
only
a bit
requesting
further
one
from
horse.
here
That's not so
I don't
bad.
Get in the shit if things go sideways.
Of course. The last thing I want is to endanger you unnecessarily.
Exactly.
And the Roothards promise to pay for the horse if it comes to any harm.
All right. So look, here next to the stud farm, there's a kind of band of rocks below the forest. When you go alongside the rocks to the end, you'll find a wooded copse not far from the castle. There's a well-trodden patch of ground there, so that's where I'll have that horse ready for you.
Okay.
Hopefully, nothing will happen to him if I just leave him there. Recently, there's been wolves and wild dogs sniffing around.
Would
here,
you like
so
me
we
to
have
go and
watch
kill
out
the
for
wolves and wild
animals.
dogs
Thanks. I'm obliged to you.
You ought to be.
in advance?
I wish you the best of luck. I reckon you'll need it.
Okay. Would you like me to go and try and find that place? Find the old chapel. Okay, but like, if I go down to that spot you told me about, am I going to find some wolves and stuff? I would rather take care of them now before they become a problem, you know? Let's be preemptive about it. Now, what boulders were you talking about? I don't know what you were talking about. That is my problem right now. No clue. A well-trodden patch of ground. I'm literally just running around the entire premises. Because I want to know if I'm going to need to worry about those animals. Or is that just foreshadowing for later? Like, when we're making our escape, are we going to get jumped by dogs? Is that what you mean? Or should I just do it now, and then it won't get in our way later? You know, that kind of thing. No clue. Okay, that's just a convoy. I don't think that's going to be related to me at all. Alrighty then. Horse. We'll do a quick ride around the perimeter, and then we're going to go in, okay? Might as well scope out our escape route. I think that makes perfect sense. Horsemanship 25, that's not even bad. Okay, well, I still don't see what boulders he was talking about. That's okay. What were the instructions again? Go up to the... Oh, go up to the ruins and then you look around for boulders. Oh, I mean, I see boulders here. That's probably what you meant, right? So there's a boulder here. Follow the route until I find an old church.
Whoa.
Yep. And then look through a crack or something to find ruins.
This must be the chapel Rosa was talking about.
Yes, we know.
I'm supposed to look through its arch for some old ruins. Well, let's see.
I mean, if those are the ruins directly in front of us, that's incredibly obvious. Right? There's no way that it's that easy. But I think it is that easy. Okay, alright, fine. No problem. I could see these ruins even without looking through the arch, but sure. Let's just make them feel better
directed
then.
me here. There's no doubt about that. So somewhere around here, I have to find a stone cross, and then go in the direction the top is pointing.
Yes, we know. I remember those instructions. You don't need to repeat yourself, Henry. I know you have perfect memory and all that, but... A stone cross. Aha! Just go where it's pointing. Alright. I'm gonna run in this direction. I could be running in the wrong direction. Is that a cross in front of me? Huh? Up against the tree here. Yes, there you go. That helps. That helps. And then follow the... Follow this again, I think. Let me see. Should once again go in the direction. Then I'll reach a marked spot near the entrance. Okay. So I'll just run in this direction until I come across a marked spot, you say. I don't know what you mean by marked spot, though. Will it be obvious?
A cross in stone. This could be the place Rosa mentioned.
It's definitely going to be.
And see if I'm in the right place.
I have a spade. Do I not have a spade on me? I definitely have a spade on me. Yes, I do. Okay. This is the place, right? So am I digging around, like, out here? Or up here? I don't know what I'm looking for. Ah, here. Okay. Sorry, I literally ran around the area before discovering... Oh, this is what you meant. It's also starting to get dark, which I guess would make sense if I'm going to be sneaking into a place. So... I'm just gonna get ready. And I'm gonna put on my stealth gear if I'm gonna be sneaking around a fortress. You're digging through to the secret passageway. Yes, I am. You're right.
A tough job, but it was worth it. The way to Maleshov is clear.
Well, that's good news.
An axe to deal with the supports and the planks at the entrance. A spade and bucket to clear away fallen earth and free up the entrance. Everything's ready for escape whenever needed. The Roothards really left nothing to chance.
That makes sense, though.
Come here, boy.
You don't want your escape route to be... Am I just in the ground now? Did I just... What the heck? Okay. Yeah, you don't want your escape route to be blocked in any way, right? You don't want to get trapped inside your own escape route. Okay, well, no one's going to be able to come through here at this time. No one knows about this place, so we should be fine. We might run into some bats along the way. Okay, that's not the way to go. But I'm expecting bats. Now, the next real question is... Oh. What?
Fuck, that's deep. I wouldn't want to fall down there.
I mean, we're not exactly going to be coming down from up there. I think we'll be fine.
The ladder Rosa mentioned.
Yep.
In an escape, it'd be enough to pull it up, and that'd leave any pursuers stuck.
Okay,
Just
noted.
It can hold one attacker.
Noted, noted. Unless they make like a human ladder and boost each other up or something. This is gonna end up in the basement, right?
Damn it, that's cold.
At least according to Rosa's story. Kind of wondering if I should invest in Nighthawk right now, or if it's too early. It might be too early. Yeah, I don't think it's dark yet. No, at least not outside. Maleshov discovered. That's great. Fast travel point as well. Picked a random direction to run in. It was not the one to go in. In that case, we'll just continue on in this direction. Here we are.
This must be the door Rosa was talking about. Here are the iron cleats and the barrier beam, just like she said. When Capon and me are escaping, we can board it up so they can't follow us. Eternal praise to the Roothards and their ingenuity.
Yeah, but the problem is, after we use this entrance, everyone's going to know about it. Right? I'm sure there will be pursuers along the way. And because we will have revealed this to them, to the enemy, this place will no longer be safe.
Of the Maleshov cellars. There's no going back. This is it. All right then. Courage, Henry. Courage. You can do this.
Why did you have to use the phrase, there's no going back? Now I'm nervous. Now I'm going to have to do a coward save. Where is it? Save your schnapp, please. Thank you. Let's do it. In we go. So I have a few objectives in here, don't I? I have to save Hans, find a book, hopefully get my revenge on von Berghoff somehow. And, I don't know, just deal with anyone else that has a problem with me. Of which apparently there are plenty. Alright, here we are. Is Mutt going to be coming along, or... I guess not. Mutt's not even here. mud has vanished for this section. Okay. Oh.
And Ruthard and Liechtenstein are turning the Kuttenberg houses against us. Bavag will deal with Ruthard. But Liechtenstein is your concern. How come you haven't caught him yet?
Oh, hey, it's Eric.
Neil. He's hiding somewhere in the Jewish quarter. I sent spies to track him down, but they never came back. Flush him out of that hole of his. For fuck's sake!
Why such concern, Ado?
Who is this? Oh, you, Mark.
Gutenberg is ours. Sigismund has the reins firmly in his hands.
He's got fuck all in his hands.
Uh-oh. I'm surprised the dog didn't come running at me, to be honest.
Sigismund thought at first he'd come to terms with his brother Wenceslas. Clear the way for him to the imperial throne. To take the Bohemian throne for himself. But Wenceslas couldn't even get off his drunken ass and go to Rome for the coronation.
It's kind of crazy. It's been so many hours since I've seen von Berghoff myself. It's been like 80 hours for me, like in gameplay.
Has fallen for Jobst and his damn truce.
You really don't like dogs, do you, Eric?
By that treacherous turncoat.
Jobst betrayed Wenceslas. Then Sigismund. And now us. He fooled all of us. But what can he really do against us?
I'll tell you what. While pretending to parley, he incensed the Hungarian nobles against Sigismund.
Surely Sigismund's army can deal with that inconvenience.
Ha! He was paying his Cumans by letting them pillage Bohemia.
Exactly, and which is why we all hate him.
He set half the people against him in the country he wants
Correct.
to rule. And now, there is nothing left.
That's what happened in the Sasau region.
While we are shuffling our feet here, Jobst is surely mustering an army. What are we going to do?
We've got Cabon.
True, yeah.
I'll keep Hanush and the Lipa people at bay. If they ever want to see their heir alive.
Jobst has Liechtenstein mustering other allies for him. We get him in our grasp, and Jobst will be like a fish out of water in Bohemia. I'll
The
drag
good
him
news
out of
is
that
you...
Jewish den with my own two hands.
Oh, do you know
Can't
where
do
he
so.
is, or are you guessing? I mean, they know that he's in that general area because they've been sending people there.
Hiding a betrayer. They are rich. All that's needed is a good pretext.
The Kuttenbergers will be quite happy if their debts to those usurers happen to go up in smoke.
Yeah.
You're learning fast, young man.
Alright, who's coming in now?
Hanush is out of the game. The Kuttenbergers are taken care of, and we'll catch Liechtenstein. You'll see, my friend. Good times are coming.
Well, about that.
King Sigismund is convening the town council, but first he requests your presence at the Sedlitz monastery, without delay.
Oh, that'll be helpful if for
What's all
the
the urgency about?
for the big names to be out of the picture when I'm running
You
around
must know
here.
that yourself, sir. The captives fled Trotsky Castle and killed
Ah.
Istvan Toth while escaping.
That's right.
That's not possible.
I love the little bit of his leitmotif coming
It's a
through.
lie.
It is true, Lord Toth is dead.
This does mean I won't get my chance to get my revenge on von Berghoff, though, won't it? Do not go! Eric, why would you do that?
The messenger said something about Cobbler's bastard and...
Even the horses freaked out.
I swear, by everything that is holy, I will find that whoreson and I will rip out its heart!
Jesus. What's with that boy?
Yeah, he's a little messed up right now. Okay, well, Eric won't be here either.
Sir Istvan was like
roommates.
a father to him.
And more, clearly.
We better go. Bring the horses!
Oh yeah, so when I'm rescuing Capon, no-name people are gonna be around. I thought at least Eric might chill out here, but oh, that sucks, man. Okay, well that happened.
Luck was on my side. Now to find Capon and get out of here.
Okay. I also need to find a book, apparently. Find Hans Capon, get the book.
So, be extra alert on your watch. If I find anybody slacking off, they'll get the whip.
That's right, get extra alert. There might be a few daggers going into people's necks, just saying. Okay, I don't exactly know what their patrol schedule is gonna look like, so I'm a little concerned.
Dismissed. And don't drink too much.
Got it, comrade.
Okay, that's the courtyard we were just looking over at.
Fucking nerves.
I understand. I'll get right on it.
And tell Drahomira it's getting late, so she won't forget to take some food to our honored guests. I gave her the keys so I wouldn't have to.
Okay, a lot of people have keys. The problem right now is I don't even know which way to go back to the secret passage I came in from. Like, how did I get to where I am now? Through here? Oh, crap. Well, you don't have to be dead. You can just be unconscious. The problem is I don't know how long I'm going to be shuffling around in here for. So it's possible that you might just wake up before I'm ready. Which would not be helpful to me, would it? It is so dark. Let me just drop you down here again. But I don't want you to, you know, die. I would like to keep people alive, because I don't blame people for doing their jobs. In this specific case. You have keys. There you go. Yeah, I was like, there's no way you're walking around without keys. You're a soldier. Perfect. Alright. What else am I getting into? No idea. I'm in some sort of tower. Should I really be so preoccupied with robbing this place right now? Probably not. No, there's nothing worthwhile anyway. Alright. Various weapons I don't care for. What is this? You know, since it is getting dark, I think it is time for me to pop a Nighthawk. Yeah. It's for the best. There we go. Okay. So what's on the lower level then? Is this the secret passage? No, this must be like a kitchen area. Why is this locked? With a hard lock too. Shouldn't I have the keys to this place, considering I just robbed a knight? Oh, armor. Garbage versions of Milanese, cuirass and stuff. Okay. Reinforced heavy crossbow. That's worth some money, I guess. Is that a shield? Can I take this? I cannot. Okay. I guess that's armor for Capon if he needs it. I don't know if that's a thing, though. Is that a thing? I don't know. Can I even carry that right now? I don't think so. It's too heavy for me. Okay, I'm gonna leave it. Nightcrawler. Ooh, even better. Very helpful. I'll take all the buffs possible, thank you. Is this the passageway? It's very well lit if this is the passageway. No, this is like a kitchen area again? Yeah, okay, it's another kitchen area. I'm not going to be able to fully explore this place in detail, I don't think. I wish I could peek through, crap. Close the door. I wish I could peek through the keyholes. I'm just used to doing that in Dishonored, you know? So it would be really helpful if I could see if there was someone like standing directly behind the door I'm about to open, but it is what it is. I don't know where I'm going. No idea what I'm doing. Just more armor up here, that's it, huh? That's all I'm finding, just armor. That's not great for me. At all, actually. That doesn't do anything for me whatsoever. Okay. Is that a torch down here? Okay, this is fine. This is fine. Let's not go through that other doorway, because that seems to go out onto the field. And going out to the field where there are a ton of soldiers wandering around sounds like a bad idea. Okay. This is very well lit. Where does this lead? Back outside, okay. What about down here? Oh, this is the passageway. Okay, well, at least now I know where I'm going. Sticking my head out in the middle of the field seems like a terrible plan. Oh, how did I get up there without being spotted? Excuse me? How did Henry get up there? Through the power of cutscenes? Or maybe he went through the same passageway I just took. I thought that guy was sneaking around for a moment. Okay, where are you going? Should I get this guy? I don't think I can. Not right now. Is he alone down here is the next question. How many soldiers are there that I should be worried about? I mean... Iron.
Do you want me to do the same to you?
Who are you? VTech? Should I know who you are? Nope. Well, we've messed it up. We completely messed it up.
My favorite.
Well, what a hero I am. Well, that's fine. Body found. No kidding. Alright. I think I'm gonna die here. Alright, well, going after VTech was probably a bad idea. It was absolutely a bad idea. I can't even see. Alrighty then. Let's try this again, without getting caught by VTech. I tried to not assassinate him. I tried to knock him out, but I guess I wasn't close enough. So I ended up just punching the air for no reason. So that was really awkward. But it's okay. Let's continue. Let's try that again. All the way from the beginning.
And get out of here.
That's alright. So we can double back through here, because we know there's a guard. I'm just gonna drink that Nighthawk now. I'll take a strong Nighthawk. Why not? Okay, so we can take him out now. There's nothing really I want to steal, other than the armor. So go down. Please and thank you. Alright. Let's be a little bit more careful this time. Okay, he just dropped down again, just like last time. But that's fine. Just give me the keys. Apparently, I mean, to be honest though, these keys have gotten me nowhere. I'm not even going to bother with the lockpicking. Okay. Just out here on your own, huh? You might as well go down then, and I'll just drag you back into that other room. Yep. Let's walk a little faster, please. Fantastic. So I'll just dump you down here with the other dudes. That'll work. Take these and move. Alright. Anyone else gonna be wandering through, or are we good for the time being? I don't think I'll need to wash myself. Oh. You're Drahomira. Great. I can talk to you, apparently. Should I talk to you?
Wait!
I don't know you. You definitely are not from the garrison. I'm going for the guard.
No, you're not. I'm a messenger. I'll pay you well. Threatening her seems worse. I'm gonna I'm more likely to win the threat.
You're not going anywhere, woman. You'll stay right here. And if you breathe a word to a living soul, I'll drown you in your own soup.
That's rough.
Jesus, you surely wouldn't want to murder an old woman.
I don't, you're right. Oh, you can take me straight to Capon?
You have a captive lord here, Hans Capon. Take me to him.
But I can't.
Damn it, Crone, don't make me angry.
You'll find that capon of yours in the tower.
In the tower? I was looking on the
Here,
lower floors, okay.
Take the keys and leave me alone.
Alright, thank you for the
Please,
keys.
There's nothing more I can do for you.
Alright, that works. Thank you. Fortress key and tower key, very helpful. I did also notice when I was sneaking up behind the hired hand VTech that he had the talk option as well. I did notice that. Which is also kind of why I hesitated for a bit too. But in the end, my hesitation only screwed me. Oh, it's this guy again. Hi. Go to sleep. That's right. Stay asleep, rather. I'll grab this and go. But that's on me for not walking close enough. My fault. Oh, hi. I didn't even see you there. Hi. I will not let him go.
Let him go!
Want to talk to me?
I'm on the way! Are you alright? What happened?
Okay, now they're going to be alert. Definitely going to be alert now. Oh my goodness, there's so many of them. Now they're going to be on the hunt. Not good. Not stellar. I always get... Oh, that's not good either. I don't like that they're all calling for the alarm.
I'll tear you a new arsehole, you
Okay. In for a penny, in for the pound.
No, you don't!
Just die already. Who else? Nope. Punishment by the blade. That's right. But you have some nice armor on you guys. Just so you know, I can totally win in a fight against all of you, right?
I'll chop you up on the spot!
Just so you know. I didn't want to kill you guys, but here we are. Nope. Uh-huh. Ow. You there, stop swinging at me.
What do you
Okay. I don't want anything, to be honest. You guys are the ones chasing me. Ow. Ow. Okay, I need you to stop.
Fuck you!
Don't cut you
Go down. Okay. There aren't that many of you, though. That's the funny part. And now it's just 1v1. Well, that went super well. I see you back there with the bow and arrow.
Do it!
No, not a bow and arrow. It's crossbow. Okay.
By the blade.
Uh-huh.
My favorite.
Uh-huh. Okay, well, you know, I didn't exactly want it to go this way, but that's fine. It is what it is. Well, that's that. At this stage, I might as well just run through my full armor then, right? Yeah, I guess I could. So that book I'm told to find. I guess it's gonna be in the tower too, right? This would be where Rosa, where Rosa would have lived, so I'm sure her book is in her room or something. Probably. Should I bother trying to rob everything? I don't think so. Doubt there's much to see. Are those bandages? Yeah. I'll take that. Lady Ofka. Who? I'm not gonna kill you. You're fine. You're fine. Don't you worry. What was the point of me stealing all those keys if they don't actually let me in anywhere? Anyway. This seems like this would have been Rosa's room. Very hard lock. Who else is coming? I hear movement. Okay. I mean, I'll take all of that. Thank you. I'll take that too. Appreciate it. Let me into the very nice lock, please. Or a very nice chest. Just a bunch of armor, okay. Konigshov manuscript. Is that the book I was looking for? Was that the book? It's not. It's a lore book. Okay. So that's not a quest item. That ain't it. Ah, that's probably the book. A book of humorous anecdotes. Red and gold. Fantastic. I'll read that later. Maleshov Tower Key. Thank you. Von Berghoff Shield. Do I care? Not particularly. Okay. Now, I have to assume there are going to be guards. Yeah, that's what I thought. Uh-huh. And you're dead. Flop. Anyone else? Now, what exactly is this book? I'm nosy. A gold-decorated book in red leather. Rosa Rutard asked me to bring her this book from Maleshov Fortress. Oh, it's just jokes. Lots of jokes. Okay. Wedding toast. Unfortunately, I don't know the bride, so I can't congratulate her groom, and knowing the groom too well, neither can I congratulate the bride. On innocence. A young man tenderly embraces his beloved and asks, "Am I your first lover by chance?" "Could be," she replies. "I thought I'd seen you before, somewhere before." Oh. Okay, I'm just gonna scroll through this. These are pretty funny. But since I'm reading this in the middle of an escape attempt, I don't think I'll be reading it out loud. Okay, so if you do want to read that, just feel free to pause. And like I said, at this stage, there's no point in me even worrying about being caught. That's something worthwhile? No? Life in the Saddle 3, I'll take it. Skill book. Thank you. I just realized I'm bleeding. I suppose I should use a bandage. Oh, never mind. Well, we're just gonna repair all our gear and then keep moving. That seems like a good idea. What else is there? Tailor's kits. Perfect. Alright. So that stealth mission didn't go super well, but the good news is I'm so incredibly overpowered at this point, it doesn't even matter. Next. I presume this is Capon's room then. Oh. Chill out, Capon, it's me. What? You're not Capon.
Who are you? Come. If you make a peep, we're done for.
Henry?
Oh, there's Capon.
Good God, Henry. How did you... What are you doing here? What do you think I'm doing?
Rescuing you.
Boar. Came to save your noble arse. My noble arse thanks you.
Well, this is nice.
How did you get here?
It's been so long since I've seen him.
Vauquelin Brabant, Chevalier d'Arezzo, at your service.
Okay, nice to meet you.
At Kuttenberg. He's Sigismund's prisoner, same as me.
And I came very close to holding the town. Besides...
There's no time for chit-chat.
There goes the music.
Ally. We can't leave him behind.
Got it.
Right, no doubt you've got a cunning plan for us to get out of here, right?
Absolutely. Every soldier out there is dead.
Let's hear it.
Literally everyone is dead.
Of course I have a plan. Listen, I got to the fortress through a secret passageway that old Ruthard told me about. Von Berghoff knows nothing about it.
C'est magnifique. Very cunning.
They know in the fortress now that something's up, but we can handle it. We're lucky von Berghoff left the fortress along with von Aulitz.
Yeah, very lucky.
So
very
I'll take you to
convenient.
that passageway, and we'll get out of here. We'll get to the forest not far from here. I'll have some horses ready there. We'll be gone before you can say the Lord's Prayer.
Formidable. I call that an elegant plan. I myself had to sneak like that once during the siege of Arezzo. So, what are we waiting for? On y va.
All right,
Wait,
on y
wait.
va.
A passageway, you say?
Yeah.
A dark,
narrow passageway.
Well, it's just a passageway. There's a bit of water in it to wade through, but nothing we can't handle.
You can forget about it. I'm not going through any passageway.
Why? Too noble?
What?
Let me repeat. No passageway for me. It's not the chivalrous way.
Right.
It is not chivalrous, c'est vrai, but in our situation, it is more than delicious.
Are you yanking my pizzle?
It's not chivalrous enough for his lordship, eh? Are you kidding me? I'm saving your life if you didn't notice. Or do you think this is some kind of fucking game?
Well, in my opinion...
No one asked you.
Fuck your opinions. No. Just no. I mean, we'll all suffocate in that passageway.
Okay, so you're claustrophobic.
Or it'll fall on our heads.
Understood.
What's gonna fall on us, damn it? If I got in that way, we can get out, too. It's completely safe. So stop acting like a madman and let's go.
It's okay. If you want to go out through the front door, we can. I can literally just walk out there and slaughter everyone.
I'm afraid of...
Yep, claustrophobic.
Small, dark spaces. Ever since that tower fell on me in the
Oh, only recently. Okay, that's not
ruins.
something that you had before.
I just can't.
Or at least it wasn't
Sorry,
something
Henry.
you were aware of until
There
that
has
moment.
to be another way.
Do you have a better idea?
Have you come up with some ingenious plan for getting out of here? If so, I'd really like to hear it.
What do I know? We could maybe break down the gate.
Un moment. Henri? You said that Von Bergov left. Is that not so?
That is true, yes.
And what about horses? Are there any horses left here?
I'm sure there are.
Oh yeah. In the lower courtyard.
Très bien. That will be enough. We just have to get to them. But I think we could get there stealthily. It
not
is
necessary.
far from the
Trust
tower
me, there's
to
a
the
pile of
stables.
corpses outside.
Then you simply open the gate, et voila, we are gone. Just like I escaped when surrounded by that English dog John Oakwood. It may not be the best plan. It was not back then either. But we simply had no other choice.
That's a wonderful plan. No passageways. But we need some weapons.
Exactement. To have a proper piece of steel in my hand
There's
again.
plenty of armor and
Preferably
weaponry lying around.
Milanese,
The users no
although
longer need them.
I would be satisfied with something local.
I have to give you weapons? Like, out of my own pocket? I'm not just giving you... You can have the knight's axe.
Thanks, Henry. I feel better already.
A nice piece. And what do you have for me?
Absolutely nothing, because that's my other weapon that I'm using.
So, this is how we're gonna do it.
C'est incroyable! I have fought on the battlefields of 5 countries, but I do not get a weapon. I take this personally.
You want to give me 2 seconds to
damn
step
it.
outside to get one for
According
you?
to what you
Please?
told us, you can handle 10 men with your bare hands. So now you have a chance to
I just
show
didn't
us.
have enough
Henry?
weapons to spare, okay? Nothing told me. I'll scout that. I'll scout
I'll
out
go
the
ahead
route.
and scout it out. When there's a suitable moment, I'll let you know and you can head out.
And how will you let us know?
I'll come
The
back
stables
with a
can be
bunch of
seen
bloody
from the entrance
corpses.
hall. If you signal us with a torch from next to the horses, we'll head towards you.
Agreed. Good idea. Wait for my light.
But you must be absolutely certain that the way is clear. If you have any doubt, do not risk our lives. Better to come back to us, and we shall go together.
Alright, that's a thing.
And if we don't hear from you or see your signal for a long time, we'll try to make it on our own.
Is that the assumption that I'll be dead? Yeah.
We cannot sit here forever.
Right. Got it. I'm off.
Alright, let me find you a weapon.
Keep watch by the stairway.
Whiner.
I'll go to the window and wait for Henry's signal.
I think it would be better.
Can I actually talk to you? Okay, I will find you a weapon. Where are you guys going? Alright, fine. You guys do what you guys gotta do. I'll get you that weapon. What weapon does he have? He doesn't even have a weapon on him. Okay. There's Milanese armor, like, right here. Can I give you that? Do you want some of this? Military sword, broad long sword, or poleaxe? I'll get you a long sword. You're a nobleman, right? You, talk to me.
I have some steel for you.
Très bien, give it to me.
Alright, here you go.
Now I will show you what a cavalier Vauclin Brabant is. Aux armes!
Maybe later, not right now. And you. Wait. Okay, you guys can chill. It's fine. I'm gonna drop the armor because clearly you don't actually need it. Even though you said you wanted to have armor, but that's fine. I'm not too worried about this stuff weighing me down right now. I'm pretty sure we can go down right now, to be honest. Just come with. Just come with.
Go to the horses.
Sure, let's go.
Yeah, let's go. Wait, which route are you taking? Alright, I'm just gonna come with you, because you know better than me where we're going. I guess it's just all the way down, right? Down and then where? Out this side? Probably out this side. Yep, okay, perfect. Like I said, everyone out here is dead anyway, except for like the farmhands and stuff, so it's fine. There's the dead dog. There are the horses, perfect, yeah. No guards. Open the gate! Alright, I can do that. Here we go. That was a very easy escape. After I bungled the stealth part. Thank goodness it was not mandatory to do the stealth, huh? If it was mandatory to stealth through the entire mission, then I would have been screwed. But in this case, alright, I'll just straight up kill everyone, it's fine. And we're back.
The last time I have had such a suspense was when I was rescuing the King of France.
Sounds like you have a lot of big stories. I don't know who you are. Are you an actual historical person? Nice. Yep. I'm gonna have to look this guy up later just to see if he's a real dude. Almost like the opening of the game. It's only been like 80 hours since I last saw you.
You're a great friend. The best I could wish for.
Oh, I
After
know.
today, you may also count me among your friends.
Good to know, Brabant.
Vauclin Brabant, chevalier, aventurier et voyageur. I'm at your service, mon brave Henri. And I have an excellent idea. In your honor, I shall name my new horse after you.
Pleased to meet you,
Sir Vacula.
My name
Vauclin.
is Vauclin.
Vauclin. Sorry.
Vauclin.
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 Vauclin. Would you mind if I just call you Brabber?
I think he'll care, yes.
En Brabant? Que peut-on y faire? It will have to do. Do not concern yourself, mon ami.
Yeah, he's literally like, oh, what can you
You are
do?
not talent in any art or conversation. But at least you have courage and other skills.
I have 30
You
speech,
carried out
mind
the
you.
entire operation truly brilliantly. I could not have done it much better myself. And look, mon ami, how the fresh air suits Monsieur Chapon. He has finally stopped drawing in self-pity.
What self-pity, damn it? I was locked up for days in a...
Days? Only days?
Ah, come
Oh,
now,
sure,
mon
yeah,
cher.
days.
Luck was simply not on your side for once. That is all. Now we are finally free.
You say
The
for
time
once.
has come for great
We've been in
deeds.
prison like 3 or
I did
4
not
times in
waste
this
my
game
time
alone.
in captivity. I fought everything over diligently. Listen.
Please, I'd prefer not to.
Alright, what's troubling you, Hans?
What do you think? It all turned to shit again, and I ended up in captivity.
That does seem to happen a lot.
Thankful at least that Hanush won't have to pay von Bergov a ransom for me. I'd never live that down. But I'll still have to listen to another lecture from him about how useless I am. Or do you?
I don't
have a
think you can be
different
blamed for
feeling
this
about
one.
our Trotsky mission?
I got Ishvan.
True. Not everything went according to plan. Actually, almost nothing went to plan. But at least I finally got revenge on Istvan. That Horston got what he deserved. Believe me.
By Christ, you got it!
Yes, I did. Oh yeah, you don't know that. True.
No one will miss that fucker.
Yeah, because that all happened after you were separated from
I
us.
don't think that'll help me much with Hanush.
Jobst is hatching his plans. Soon we'll kick Sigismund out of this country.
Well-
And I think the bold Sir Hans will still have a chance to prove himself.
That doesn't exactly
Maybe.
happen, but sure.
I must meet your Jobst de Moravie. I have some clever ideas about how to strike against Le Roi Sigismund.
Yeah, you go and chat with Jobst. At least I can get good and drunk in the meantime. We should spur the horses on.
All right.
They might be hot on our heels. Yeah.
They might be. I don't think so, though. Not with 2 NPCs who aren't armed.
Wounds. Such destruction and havoc.
Where are we right now? This better not be Opatowitz. Burnt Missiles. Okay, it's not Opatowitz, at least it's that. I'm literally like, if we're gonna ride through Opatowitz, then we're really in trouble.
On les Anglais in Bourgogne. And that is how war looks, whether in Italy or La Bohème. It is always the same.
That's not war. It's barbarism. What value did this village have?
Eh bien, I would estimate 5 courtyards. Annual revenues could be perhaps several hundred groschen.
That's not what I meant, Bakalin. No fortress. Maybe 1 fortified courtyard. Practically insignificant militarily. That's not
the point.
This is
they did it for the to strike fear.
Monsieur. A village could harbor spies and saboteurs or supply the enemy, and destroying enemy
the salted earth
is
a
an
tactic.
effective tool of war. Wars are not decided only battles. They are not
if they can't be supplied with food, the army's gonna fall apart, right?
And bleed. That is how most conflicts are fought. However, wait a year or 2, the village will be settled. The population will increase again. That is how it always happens.
But we're the nobility. Our task is to lessen the chances of such things happening.
In theory. I'm gonna stick with
Right,
Capon.
Hans. We must find allies and put a stop to it as soon as possible, so we can save as much as we can.
Yes. But we failed in Trotsky.
I know this is a bit idealistic of us, but without idealism, where would we be? Without the belief that we could be better, right?
Apply to the faculty of arts before the muse lifts you again.
Yeah.
Yeah. If we stop believing things could be better, then things never will be. Oh. It's a very foggy day. Hans, why are you trailing behind all of a sudden? What's going on? Why are we stopping? Is there an army in front of us? I'm hearing stampeding. Yeah, and there's a lot of birds leaving the area. Is this supposed to be this foggy? I have to assume it is, right? Hey! Oh my goodness. Radzik and Hanush. Good timing, guys. I'm so happy to see you guys. Oh, hey, Godwin. Oh, I guess Godwin rode back to get them.
I
Deliver the letter.
I fucked everything up.
Oh no. Not your fault.
Oh, get up, lad. Everyone makes mistakes. Only a better man owns up to them. At least we know now what kind of vermin we're dealing with.
What brings you here? We just escaped from Maleshov, and right now
There's no time for haste. One thing at a time, my boy.
I'm actually so happy to see them. Oh my goodness.
Word reached Ratai that you pair got yourselves into a nice mess.
How long ago did you get this
I'm glad
news?
to see you both in one
What's the most recent information you heard?
So, let's hear it. What happened?
It's best if Henry tells you. I wasn't around for half of it.
Very true, yes. It's all his fault. Oh my goodness. I'm not throwing him under the bus. Come on. It went downhill from the start.
no sooner had we spied Trotsky on the horizon than everything started to go to hell. We made camp by a pond with the intention of heading for the castle at first light, only we were ambushed by bandits in the evening. They killed all our men and took everything they could carry, including the letter for von Berghoff.
And how did you two manage to get out alive?
Just by a stroke of good luck. We were both in a bad way. We might not have made it if a local herb woman hadn't taken care of us.
Only after that, we couldn't get into the castle, though. We looked like a pair of beggars.
That feels like so long ago. Holy cow.
But you did get into Trotsky in the end, didn't you?
We did. Yeah, I'll go for the top options here, because we didn't know that he was suspicious.
Von Bergov received us and heard us out. It seemed like he was on our side.
I mean, there was a lot that
We
happened
even helped
before
him
that
out
too, you know,
several times.
Hans nearly getting hanged and all that.
Until we found out he was just stringing us along. It all came out after we set out with von Bergov's men to deal with the bandits who were rampaging in his domain. The same ones who attacked us at the start.
Only they ambushed us and took me and Henry captive for ransom.
But it turned out these very outlaws are on our side. They're fighting for King Wenceslas on the orders of Sokol of Lamberg.
Well, I'll be
Yeah,
damned.
that's information that they
So von
will
Bergov
like to
has
know.
been the real enemy all this time. And Zizka is actually our ally.
Zizka. Zizka. He's the captain of those outlaws. That name doesn't ring a bell.
Oh, it will one
I think
day.
you'll meet him soon enough.
What impression did he make on you?
He's quite a character, but he helped us. History will say that he's a military legend, right? I'm just gonna go in the middle, because Henry wouldn't know this stuff yet.
He's some impoverished yeoman. But he's handy in a battle, and he helped us when we needed it.
He made quite an impression on me, for one. I'll be happy to see him again. But if only it didn't have to be in Raborge. Why Raborge? Of all the places
I met the
in
guy who
world.
rules that place, by the way.
We're riding to
Something
a
about the
gathering
ring.
of King Wenceslas's supporters. If fortune favors us, the future fate of the kingdom will be decided there.
If we keep standing around here gabbing about it, it'll be decided without us.
Patience, my friend. This pair have just returned from the clutches of the enemy.
Again.
No doubt they have something to tell us.
Like how in the devil did you manage to escape?
I was helped by the Ruthard family, the former rulers of Maleshov, in exchange for dealing with some trouble they had with Ulrich of Raditz.
Ulrich Vavak? But he's the mint master.
Yeah, there's a
He
few
won't be
things
for long.
involved there.
If it comes to light that he's been putting his sticky fingers on the royal silver.
It seems you've been pretty busy.
Yeah, you could say
But
that.
don't forget to say what you found out from von Bergov in Maleshov.
Sigismund has convened the city council.
Yes,
Mark
they're over at
Rothman
the
Ulrich's will be
monastery
there
right
with
now.
it too. The word is, Sigismund is going to make an important announcement there.
He picked a nice time for it. But at least he won't be sticking his nose into what's going on around.
Let's all go to Raborsh.
Can we go to Raborsh with you? We could certainly use a drink.
Unless
a
there are
bite
new
to
side
eat, and
quests
a
that have popped
comfortable
up.
bed.
If there are new
I
side
wish I could
quests,
say yes,
I'll delay.
son, but the city council assembly is a big opportunity. Young Lord Capon will go with us to Raborsh.
Oh, okay,
But
so
you'll
we're getting
have to return
separated
to the
again.
city
Got
right
it.
away and try to worm your way into the town hall.
What? How can I get in there? I can't just walk in off the street.
You've got the dirt on Vavak, and you don't know how to use it. Just tell him either he gets you into the council chamber, or you get him on the gallows.
It's worth a
fair
try,
enough.
right?
I hope that assembly really.
I
is
mean, I
important.
know people in the city at this
Sigismund
point. I'm
is
sure I
just
could
gonna
get in
announce
if I
an
really
increase in
wanted to.
taxes. There's not much point in my being there.
Well, at least you can enjoy watching the long faces of the councillors when they hear it. And don't worry, I'll eat and drink in Raborsh on your behalf.
Thanks. Thanks, Hans.
If I come back and find you there under lock and key again, I'll leave you to rot.
Take it. I will go as well, and I will not let your friend out of my sight.
All right, thank you.
Hans?
Oh, yeah.
Who's this?
The Frenchman?
Vaclin Brabant, Chevalier d'Arezzo, at your service.
He was a captive of Lord von Bergov's, like me. He defended Kuddenberg against Sigismund.
In that case, he'll be a welcome guest at Raborsh.
You don't know what you're promising, Baron. Watching Sir Hans is a job and a half.
The main thing is to watch out for yourself, Henry.
Got
As
it.
soon as you can do so without raising suspicion, come and join us.
Will do.
He'll manage it, but now we really need to hit the road.
Safe travel, Henry.
Thank you,
Adieu, bonne
Dad.
chance.
And to you. Hopefully we'll meet soon.
All right, fare thee well. Everyone's just separating, and I'm just left alone. Well, that was a fun little reunion. I wasn't expecting that.
I ought to go and see Rosa when I'm in town. No doubt she'd like to know how it went with that book.
Right, I do have her book. Now, let's take a look at the map. Any new side quests popping up in the meantime, after I've done everything? It doesn't look like it. Huh. Find out how to get to the city council from Mintmaster Vabak. I can't help but notice the Kuttenberg tournament thing is also no longer on the board. These are still the fist fighting competitions and all that, but all right. So I guess I'm just gonna call it right there. We have successfully rescued Sir Hans Capon, made a little reunion with our dad and or guardians, and we are on our way back to town. So this has been Cars with Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, and thank you for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye now.